Okay, now I'm not going to do this every day because I already did a little one this morning, but I think I'm going to do this throughout the day today just to give you guys a snapshot. So right now I'm making my to-do list, and I make a to-do list pretty much every day. And I started doing this a while ago because I've never been clinically diagnosed with ADD. I went to a therapist before, and I definitely hit a lot of the ADD markers, but this isn't really about ADD. It's about just a good practice that I've heard most successful people do. But as somebody that can be a little scatterbrained, I have found that making a to-do list for me, it just helps my brain, and it helps me get things done. So basically, I usually do a few categories. I do the to-do, meaning what we're going to do. I do a column for sales, meaning what my projections are, what I plan to sell that day. And then I do one for income, how much I expect to receive today based on what sales I've got on the board. And then I do one for expenses. Now, that all sounds good, and I do that. I do those lists every single day. Here's the issue. I've gotten in a habit of doing it every single day, but throughout the day, I don't always fill those boxes in. I don't always fill those, not boxes, but those columns in. The to-do one, I pretty much do every day. The sales one, I pretty much do every day. But when it comes to income and expenses, sometimes I write the income down. Sometimes I write every expense down, and sometimes I don't. And guess what happens? Because I'm inconsistent, I believe that affects how things get processed and how things happen for me. So my goal is to become more consistent with making sure I fill out each category. So that's what I'm doing right now. So usually I'll do this early in the morning before I leave the house, or while I'm waiting for the girls to get in the car, or while we're, getting loaded up. Or more often than not, after I drop my youngest daughter off, I sit in the parking lot and I just write out these 4 little columns, and then I fill it out on what I'm supposed to do that day. Now, another practice that I got from Mel Robbins that I'm implementing, and this is something new that I'm doing, but I think it's going to be very helpful for me, is to start my to-do list the night before, like to give myself like my top 5 things to accomplish the following day, so that I'm not rushed like I am right now, because I've got to get to an appointment, I've got to get to the bank, I've got to go pick up a check from a customer, all these other things that I've already started running through my head after my day has already began. I think that can sometimes be a little bit of a hindrance for me. So Mel Robbins, no relation to Tony Robbins, she talks about making a list the day before, and a lot of success people that do motivational speaking or success training, or successful people that tell about their story, or they talk about what they do the day before. They always talk about making a list of things that they want to accomplish the following day. So that is what I am doing, and I'm just sharing it with you. Let's see, I'm making my little list right here. I got my little pen and paper. That's what I'm doing. All right. Like I said, I am not gonna do this every day, but I think today, throughout the day, I'm gonna do some things just so you guys can kind of see what I do, and kind of follow me on this journey. All right. Bye-bye.